Nurses are a unique kind. Their insatiable need to care for others is both their greatest strength and fatal flaw. So, the reason I wanted to become a nurse was I struggled my whole life with countless diseases and just endless trips to doctors, and I have had so many nurses who are so empathetic and loving and caring towards me that ever since I was a little kid, wanted to be just like them and help others who were like me. So, first, I will discuss the qualities you need to become a nurse. Second, I will talk about the colleges I plan on attending so I can achieve my nursing degree. And third, I will talk about possible internships for the future. So, my plan is to become a labor and delivery nurse. And some of the qualities you have to have is number one, empathy. Empathy is beyond important if you are a nurse. Your patients are tired, they're in pain. They want someone who understands and cares about them enough to help them and feel like they are loved and understood. So, empathy is such a big part of nursing. Second, you just need to have patience with your patients. If you don't have patience with them, it can be so bad because I know, like, as a patient, I would get annoyed and it was hard to not just be frustrated at my nurses even though they weren't doing anything. But as a nurse, you need to remember they're having one of the roughest days of their life. They're in pain, they're tired, they don't want to be here. So you need to be so kind and loving to them and just have so much patience. You need to have a strong work ethic. Um, if you don't learn to work like if you don't learn to work strong, then becoming a nurse will be really hard because you have to go through a lot of schooling. You're on your feet all day long. You're going from patient's room to room, and you are trying to make them feel loved, and you are working very hard. And so, if you don't have a good work ethic, then I don't think nursing is the job for you. And then you just have to gain some work experience. So after college, you need to go get an internship and just learn how to be a nurse because despite all the schooling, you do need experience. So you also need a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. So how I plan on achieving that bachelor's degree is going to various colleges. So my first plan is to attend the Golden West nursing program, which is a 2.5 year program, and it has various nursing classes that I could take to help further my education. And I'm already working on that right now by taking the prerequisites I need to get into the program while in high school. So hopefully, as soon as I am done with high school, I am able to step into the program and just get started right away. Um, then once I finish the Golden West nursing program, I will transfer over to Cal State Long Beach and finish up my degree. And once I finish my degree, I will want to then move forward into um, interning. And so I plan on getting an internship either after college or sometime in between, but probably towards the end of my college journey. Um, so one of the internships I've been looking into is my cousin works at Loma Linda Hospital and she's an OBGYN. And I was just talking to her about my plans for the future and what I want to do and how I wanted to become a labor and delivery nurse. And she said, she was so excited. She was like, Chloe, you could totally just like work under me and you could be my intern. And so my plan is to go learn under her, be her like intern, and just learn from the best in my opinion. And that is where I would be an intern. So yeah. So I talked about um, the qualities you need to become a nurse. I discussed what colleges I plan on attending to get my nursing degree and also possible internships for the future. I I really want to do this just because I know what it feels like to be on the receiving side of a really great nurse, and I want to provide that feeling of love and empathy and understanding to all my patients. And I want all the nurses who treated me so well, I want to treat my patients that well. And so I really want to become a nurse. Tying back to what Jean Watson said, nurses are a unique kind. Their insatiable need to care for others is both their greatest strength and fatal flaw.